If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Welcome back, WNST Towson, Baltimore, and WNST.net. We are live in Phoenix, Arizona. It's Super Bowl 49 coverage, all brought to you by CharlesNewsonoff.com, as well as our friends at Continental Title. Friends and foes and other teams and former Ravens. We got a Pro Bowler here. Have we had a Pro Bowler this week? Anybody that played in the Pro Bowl this year?
Oh, this year?
This year. Somebody that played this week. No?
I don't think.
I don't think either, man. TJ Ward's here from the Denver Broncos. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Enjoying, my time out here. This lovely weather, Pro Bowl, Super Bowl activities. How are you doing?
We're great, man. Let me just talk about Jack Del Rio. Can we start with that?
Yeah,
because Jack's a Baltimore guy. He came from Baltimore, out running the Oakland. Everything that happened at the end, I think, for your organization, it's going to be a fresh start. There's any doubt about that, right?
Yeah, definitely. Jack, he's a great coach. And, I had fun with him this year. And the Raiders, they're getting, a great coach. So
getting a good man?
Yeah.
Know anything about Kubiak at all?
Do I know anything about Kubiak? No, I don't know anything about Kubiak.
Well, tell him about Kubiak.
Yeah, you guys tell me. I should be doing an interview right now. I need to pick your brain.
He played for a long time. He was John Elway's backup, as you're probably heard by now, and just a guy who, you being a defensive guy, and clearly you played with Peyton Manning this year. You know about chucking the ball around the field, but I know so many defensive guys, they love playing with an offense that likes to run the football.
Exactly.
And Gary Kubiak, the Ravens in 2013, year before he came, could not run the football. You played against the Ravens in 13 as a Brown.
Yeah, that didn't end well.
And the commitment he brought with the running game, even with the Ray Rice situation, Justin Forsett comes in on a one-year contract and had a 1,200-yard season. The defensive guys on the Broncos are going to love having a Gary Kubiak offense because of that commitment.
Yeah, I definitely love when the offense controls the clock and keeps me off the field.
Go to work. Then they grab
Control the clock all the way down the field and score.
Simple as that. Were you surprised that it all happened the way it did? I mean, so quickly. I don't think anybody saw all the changes coming.
It was very, abrupt. I'll tell you that. But
I think there were going to be
things happen like that in this league all the time. You see it. If it's not this year, next year. Foxy was a great coach. His staff was great, and things didn't work out the way we wanted to this year. So, we had.
Well, you had plenty of change in Cleveland too.
Oh yeah.
That prepares you for things, right?
Oh yeah, I was changing every year almost. I was telling somebody else that this is going on my 6th season coming up, and it's going to be my 5th head coach.
Wow.
How many different defensive schemes or philosophies? I mean, is that the hardest thing when you come back into a camp and things are clearly going to be different? They're going to be different.
Definitely. Like, I was just getting comfortable with this defense I learned from Jack. I got better throughout the season, I feel, because I was more comfortable in it. And now I got to pick up and learn another one.
Well, I mean, obviously, when you start going to Pro Bowls, you're feeling pretty comfortable about yourself, right? I mean, you're doing things the right way and you're executing things the right way. And your peers see that,
I try to get it right. Play hard and get it right. Be smart.
Now, for the fans, my wife's been telling me, take me to a Pro Bowl. I brought her out here on Sunday, and I said, Pro Bowl's 20 minutes away. You want to go? Oh, no. I said, you don't want to go to the Pro Bowl. You just want to go to Hawaii. Fun to play. I mean, this year, it looked like we were here right where we're sitting. I feel like I've been here a month, Luke, right?
It's been a while.
I mean, all the noise going on over here and all these people, it was just like this. It's packed right now. It was like this on Sunday, and I've never seen that. I mean, this is my 22nd Super Bowl, and because the Pro Bowl was such a big part, I think, of the Arizona Cardinal culture this year, they packed the place. They dressed you up in these everybody looked like they were a highlighter. Yeah. Especially John Harbaugh.
That's the new thing, with the uniforms and everything, I guess.
Was it fun?
The NFL trying to get a little piece of that, too, with college football. So, yeah, it's definitely fun, It was a little bit liver here, opposed to
everybody said
Hawaii.
That. They said it was the best Pro Bowl ever because the fans were into it.
Exactly. It was like a real game. It almost felt like a Super Bowl. Like, it was packed. It was a night game. Who doesn't like playing at night under the lights?
But we always hear, like, there's no blitzing. It's not like regular. Is it more like a scrimmage being in it now that you've experienced it a couple times?
Yeah, it is a little bit like a scrimmage.
Well, everybody's cognizant to not hurt each other.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
what it basically comes down to. Like, guys are out there playing, but nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to hurt anyone else. But
it's a tough thing to do in this game.
You're going to notice at the end of they keep doing a format like this. When the money's on the line, you try and get that extra $25,000. Guys start playing harder.
Yeah, guys start playing hard in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, exactly. That first series, I was laughing on the sideline because I think it was DeMarco Murray. He had called a handoff, and he had got wrapped up. He just kind of stopped running, and then everybody stopped tackling him, and it was like.
This is awkward.
You have to tackle him.
This isn't flag.
He almost started walking back to the huddle.
I was going to say, it starts to remind you.
Hilarious.
It starts to remind you of Thud in the middle of training camp.
It was like practice. Like, okay, Thud the running back up, wrap him up, and then let him run to the end zone. I thought they were going to do that. I was laughing hysterically on the sideline.
So you've had a couple weeks. Are you over the Oregon loss?
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Oregon loss. I'm worried about our loss.
I was going to say that had to be a tough couple of days.
It was a real tough couple of days. Like, oh man.
We're familiar with that. We're from Baltimore,
I thought my Ducks was gonna come through for me. 2 back. It felt like 2 losses in 2 days.
Oh, tough.
Something about playing with Peyton that starting Cleveland and obviously things aren't there. You find yourself in this situation now where so close in the game last year. Familiar. You saw all of this revelry in New York and all the lime green coming out and the orange in New York.
I felt the burn from my teammates, like coming to Denver. That's all they talked about was the loss and getting back and,
constant source of motivation, right?
Exactly. So I know this year coming up, we're going to be on a mission because we went out terribly. We had a terrible exit from the 2015 season.
I think when you exit, it's terrible. It'll be terrible for whoever loses on Sunday night.
Yeah, but nah. Sometimes it's the way you go out. We didn't go out guns a-blazing.
Well, does that motivate you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, you got a little time to yourself here in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Doing any good work around here? What are you doing in the offseason?
I'm training, doing things for my foundation, TJ Ward Foundation.
What's your foundation do?
It's for at-risk kids, underprivileged kids, and basically, just try to give them some guidance, development, school development, anything they need, after school program. Just some guidance, father or mother figure.
Well, a lot of people help you. You don't get here with that help. No doubt about it.
Exactly. So just want to give back and help those coming up.
Cool. You got a pick for Sunday's game?
I got the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks
good man. I like that.
You got to go with the defense.
Being in the AFC is tough. You can't root for you guys don't root for the New England, right?
Hell no.
Exactly.
Hell no.
You got to go for the defensive team.
I'll never root for New England, ever.
I like you already.
You'd fit right in Baltimore.
Yeah, you'd be fine. I'm even going to let the whole Cleveland thing slide on you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, appreciate you stopping by briefly here, man. Elbows up.
I forgot. Elbows up.
Yeah, well, it is the cold and flu season, so we got to do that. TJ Ward here. Is your cousin Maurice June-Drew?
Yeah.
We had him on here, man. He's a good man.
Is he here today? Or was this yesterday?
No, I haven't seen him.
Doesn't mean he isn't here.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Well, he is kind of, diminutive. He can get lost in the crowd and hear all these big guys.
Yeah. A lot of people here.
TJ Ward joining us here. It's all brought to you by Continental Title, CharlesNewsonoff.com. We will step out and take a break. We're live at Radio Row, Super Bowl 49. Jerseys and colors everywhere and revelry as we get toward the end of the week. Everybody looking forward to Super Bowl 49. I'm Nestor. He's Luke. We are WNST Towson, Baltimore, WNST.net. And we never stop talking Baltimore sports.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.